So what is going on, guys? Welcome to the YouTube channel. If we have not yet met, my name is Peter Roberts. Now in today's video, I'm excited to reveal to you guys how I built a $50,000 Robinhood portfolio from scratch. Now for me at age 22, I am so humble, so grateful to be able to make this video. But the whole purpose of this video, it is for you, to share with you guys what you need to do to start investing in the stock market. Kind of like a beginner's tutorial to reveal the exact stocks that I own that made me money, as well as the step-by-step plan that I've implemented in my life to help me make a lot of money investing in the stock market. Now, before we get into this video, if you've not yet subscribed to this YouTube channel, I would be a little upset, and go ahead and smash this thumbs up button. It truly goes a long way. Now guys, looking back around 5 years ago, I began my Robinhood investing journey. In 2017, I started to put money into the stock market. I think I first invested around $2,000 to $3,000 of my own money into this account. I was like, hey, it is time to get invested. It is time to get involved in the stock market. And ever since, I've kind of kept my head down and continued to invest. Now for me, I'm investing around $100 to $200 every week, continually, automatically coming out of my bank account and investing it into my buying power on Robinhood. Now, something I want to stress before we get into this video, before I reveal all the dollars that I've invested into my Robinhood brokerage account, is that every single dollar that I've invested in has become through my income, my personal sacrifices for me building income in my life. Well, guess what? I allocate that money back into the stock market, and guess what? It has made me money. Right now, which I'll share with you guys in a second, we're up around 58% this year, which is an absolutely incredible return on your investment, which means Robinhood investing in the stock market has made me money. So you might be thinking, Peter, enough small talk. Stop just raging on about the stock market. Let's actually see your portfolio. This is going to bring back some memories. We're going to take a little throwback. And right here, as you can see, we're going to be diving directly into my Robinhood brokerage account. So right now the account is sitting at a little over $46,000, and an all-time I've made $20,000, up 82% investing in the stock market. And you might be thinking, how is this even possible? It's about taking risks, investing your money in the long term, and the stock market has really treated me well, which I'm so grateful for. So I want to give you guys a quick little throwback, as well as I'm investing in a little bit of crypto, which I'll reveal as well. And also I built a Coinbase portfolio as well, which is kind of a little over $4,000 to $5,000. So right now at 22, we're investing around $50,000 of assets, as well as on Coinbase as well. So guys, I want to jump back into where it all began. Right here in around October 27th, 2017, we began kind of our journey, I guess, with $25,000. It definitely happened before then, and just continued to grow. Over time, I began investing, putting my money into the stock market, continuing to build wealth, continuing to invest in a few companies, which I want to share with you in a second. And over time, check this out, April 3rd, 2020, it's all just has been a trickle-down effect, which has led to great growth. And some companies have just been an absolute smash for me and has made me a great return on my investment. So as you can see on the right here, we're starting with Starbucks, one of the first companies I began getting invested in, as well as a company that I want to hold for the next 20 to 30 years. Right here, as you can see, Starbucks, I'm investing in about $814.61, and the total return on this investment is just a little over $350. Now, I think Starbucks is a great company, a great beginner stock for a lot of people, and the reason I want to continue to bet on Starbucks is because everyone loves Starbucks. I love Starbucks. I use the products. More importantly, it's very trendy. Their business model is amazing. They have great leadership. It's a company I want to continue to hold for the long term. I'm not really investing more money into Starbucks, but a great fundamental stock that really allowed me to get started on this journey. The second stock that I really dove into when I began my portfolio, kind of helping me build my portfolio at a young age, was Facebook. I think I have right here almost $1,200 invested in Facebook with an average cost around $174. Just 4 shares of Facebook. I think long-term Facebook is going under a lot of turmoil right now, a lot of litigation, lawsuits, all this stuff that can be really huge for Facebook. But another stable stock that I think has the potential to really continue to grow, continue to dominate the marketplace. And it's a great ad product. Everything that Facebook's doing is I'm going to continue to invest in. Leadership as well is pretty phenomenal. I believe in Mark Zuckerberg, and I think he's going to continue to carry and continue to build my portfolio as well. Now, I want to go into a little bit more fancier, sexier stocks that have really grown my wealth and allowed me to really build this portfolio. As you can see here, Netflix right here on the right, EEM, that's emerging ETF, I believe, emerging markets ETFs. I do scatter my portfolio with ETFs, just a way to kind of control the risk in my portfolio. The one thing that you want to balance when you're building a portfolio is making sure you're not just spending your money on these really high risk companies, because with an ETF, emerging ETF, you have the upside of making a lot of money investing in these emerging markets, but it's also an ETF, which is a safer, more diversified company. So definitely investing in ETFs and index funds have really helped me balance my portfolio. It's something that I just do to give me a little clarity at night when I lay my head on my pillow. Now I want to jump into a stock that's made me a lot of money, and you'll guys see here for a second. Now, jumping into this stock, building my portfolio, a lot of people told me not to invest. Some of the most successful investors that I look up to, my friend's parents, my dad's friend was like, dude, do not invest in this company. But hey, I was like, hey, I believe in Elon. I love Elon, and I think electrical vehicles are going to be the movement for the future. And sure enough, I was pretty accurate and I was pretty lucky, and I just followed my intuition and gut. So right now I have a little over $10,000 in market value invested in Tesla, which is around 16 shares of Tesla, with a total return as of today $9,329 I've made directly on Tesla. Now for me, this is probably my greatest return on my investment. And I think long-term Tesla is still going to be a smash of a company. There's a lot more competition on the rise, but I love Elon. I mean, he has a lot of different business models, but I think Tesla continues to innovate, continues to grow. And I'm just a big fan of Elon, Tesla, and the future growth of Tesla as well. So I'm going to continue to probably buy 1 or 2 shares in the next 2 to 3 months, kind of seeing how the share price does play out. But I think Tesla long-term is a great company. Now, an industry that I really love building, or a market that I really love to incorporate into my portfolio that has, done me pretty well, is the whole transaction banking market. Right here, PayPal at $253 per share. I think it's still a steal. For me, I have 11 shares, $2,700 invested in PayPal with a total return of $1,300. Another great, return on my investment. We're up around, let's see what we're up around, 89%. Investing in PayPal. I began, investing in PayPal probably around the 170 mark, also, or even earlier before that. I'm in the dip here, $105 I remember bought it. So I have an average cost of $133, which makes me make money, as well as I think PayPal is an absolute smash for the company. And I just love everything PayPal is doing. Another company that kind of replicates PayPal in this whole online banking industry. As you can see, we have Zynga that was gifted to me through referrals. I have GE, AT&T is a nice little dividend stock as well. On the right, I have 8.9 shares. And this is the company that I really love. It is Square. You've probably heard of it, the payment processors, the credit card processing, banking. Top 10 most popular right here, as you can see. For me, I have $2,000 invested into Square. I think Square is going to continue to grow. One thing I love about Square is the continual growth. As you can see in the last 5 years, this company is showing great resilience. This company is showing great traction. They're building a great product, and I think they're just really innovative. And over the next 5 years, as you can see, they're up almost 1,500% in the past 5 years. They've made me a little over $1,000 investing in Square, a company that my friend's dad, a lot of investors, a lot of people that I really look up to are talking about. And I think in the next 3 to 5 years, this company is still on the rise. So I'm still very bullish on Square, and a company that's really going to help, build and become a stable investment in my portfolio. Again, we have a little bit more SBX. This is another ETF that I love, the bullish S&P 500 Bull 3X ETF right here, up around $200 right there. And then continuing to follow along, we have Lululemon. That was an early purchase back when I first began investing. It has made me money. And then Apple, another tech company that we all know, that we all love. I've been through a few splits of it right now, but it's made me some decent money. Probably my second most profitable stock that I own, that has really just helped build my portfolio. I have 25.1 shares of Apple, $3,200 invested, as well as a total return of almost $2,000. So I was wrong. This is the second most profitable stock that I've owned that's made me money. So a great stable company with my $631 buying power right here in the bottom right. I think I'm going to buy a little bit more Apple. I just dropped some money in Ethereum as well, just a side note, because we're talking about investing on Coinbase. But Apple's a great company, a stable company I think a lot of beginners investors should get into. If you're building your Robinhood portfolio, I would really look into checking out Apple, especially for the long term. Great product, great leadership. They're making a lot of money, a lot of cash on hand. They're not going to be running into debt. I just love everything about Apple. And so many people preach Apple, and it's turning out to be a very fruitful investment for myself. Microsoft. Yeti was a purchase I didn't really know what I was doing. Bank of America, Snapchat, only one share. I think I bought Snap for around $7. American Airlines probably would sell, but it's a dividend-paying stock. BTI, that's one of the British Tobacco, that is a very high dividend stock. As you can see at the bottom here, where's our dividends at? We're making $1.48 per quarter, investing in the dividends. That is being, a little bit of income coming from this company. Johnson & Johnson, as you can see right here, Verizon, Uber, and Amazon as well. I've made around, let's see here, I made $1,500 investing in Amazon. Right now it's at $3,300. You might be wondering, Peter, should I look into purchasing? Yeah, I would say buy fractional shares of Amazon. I think Amazon is going to get so big one day that it's going to have to be cut through federal regulations. Facebook, Amazon, Apple are just becoming the giants of the world. Amazon is tapping into so many incredible markets, from e-commerce, from iCloud, from every from web services. Like, everything Amazon's doing is becoming a huge player. Amazon is a smacker of a company, and something I'm just going to continue to invest in. A company that big is another great opportunity for you to build a solid portfolio around. And now I want to share with you guys, before we end this video, 3 companies that I just recently invested in, some of the greatest picks that I'm trying to help shape or build my portfolio around, as well as what these 3 picks are going to do for me. And hopefully these picks are going to take me to the next $100,000 in this portfolio in the next few years. The first one is Lemonade. I've got this recommendation through the Motley Fool Investing Guide. A lot of people talk about it. This is like the new wave, a new hot stock that a lot of people are investing in. They're handling life insurance, auto insurance, and they're just making a product where it's easy to, buy and sell insurance. Insurance is something we all need, so this business model is absolutely becoming a smasher. And as you can see here, $376 only invested. I'm actually down $60 investing in Lemonade, but I think the long term this company will play out. I'm going to continue to invest in. Trade Desk right here, as you can see, I just bought 1.12 shares in Trade Desk, TTTC, Toro Company, as well as another company I just bought $4 shares of at $115 per share, with the new automation of equipment, lawn equipment, vehicles, motors, all this stuff. Toro is becoming innovative, a company that I was recommended to buy, and definitely became bullish on it and just continue to invest over the long term. And lastly, guys, I know I'm talking a lot. I also invested in, where are we at? Shopify and then Zoom. 2 stable companies that I really love, the future of online meetings, the new business marketplace, as well as Shopify leading in e-commerce, competing with Amazon. Just companies that I'm going to continue to build and kind of shape my portfolio around. So I jumped into it all, guys. I will continue to update you on my performance, but as you can see back here, we were up around at the peak here around $48,000 invested in my current Robinhood account. I'm super grateful, super humble, and we're going to start continuing to grow and build wealth through this portfolio. And I want to leave you guys with 3, I guess not secrets, but 3 tips that have allowed me to grow on Robinhood, to actually make some money investing in the stock market. Number 1 is consistency. Continue to have a plan, setting up auto payment through your banking so that every week you're having money taken out of your account, investing in the buying power, and then you don't even see it. And guess what? Now you are setting yourself up to invest in the stock market. Secondly is continue to educate, continue to learn, continue to have a plan, think long term and go after it, thinking that long big picture, and you're going to start building wealth for yourself. And lastly, create balance. Have some riskier stocks, have some more diversified stocks, invest in a little bit of ETFs, and combine these all together to have that risky assets as well as the safe assets, as well as a powerhouse of investment plan, and you're going to be on your way to making money and building wealth. That is what I'm doing, as well as what I'm going to continue to do to kind of tackle and build my wealth in the Robinhood brokerage account. So if you made it this far, and when you go ahead and start opening your free account, go ahead and check out the link below. You'll actually get a free stock when you sign up with my link. As well as, guys, if you made it this far, go ahead and subscribe, leave a comment below. I'm so thankful, so grateful to be able to make this video, but I want to help you with whatever you have or whatever questions you need to be answered. Thanks so much, guys, for tuning in. I will see you in the next video. Love you. Peace out.